Okay, so we're here at the Chimney Hive within the system garden. This was installed by Professor
Jean-Pierre Shelnick.
Jean-Pierre Shelnick. The really interesting and fantastic thing about this chimney hive, I'll see if I can get up high enough so that you can see it, is that...
Let me try this.
Is that it's so tall that the bees enter at a really great height. So hopefully you can see those bees coming and going. And the great thing about that is that you can come along here and look at the bees and see what they're doing without any danger at all of being stung. And Tim's just highlighting to you all now the bees as they walk up the sort of central column. And what's really interesting, if you look at this one in particular, he's got two pollen sacs on his rear legs at different times of year, and when there's different sort of flowers available for them to gather pollen, the pollen that will be gathered on their pollen sacs will be quite different. It'll be different colours. But it's fascinating the way that they actually collect the pollen. They collect it with their front legs, they pass it to their middle legs, and then pass it back down to their hind legs. You can see how densely packed the bees are in here at the moment. They can barely move, which is really quite interesting. Some things that are a bit of a problem for bees at the moment. Some of you, I'm sure, will know about colony collapse disorder. I just want to see if there's any more interesting bees with pollen sacs. Yeah, so colony collapse disorder is a problem that's affecting the bees worldwide, honeybees worldwide, and it's meaning that there's vastly declining numbers of honeybees. And the reason that there are a few reasons why it's suggested that the numbers of bees are declining. One is the use of insecticides in agriculture. Another one, and I'm sure that plays a major part. Another one of the major problems is something called the varroa mite, which is a type of mite that feeds and basically sucks out the juices from the bees and kills them. And the other thing is that there's a suggestion that as with many things, global warming is having an impact.
And herbicides and pesticides in the agricultural industry is also something that is becoming a little bit questionable.
Yeah. So what do you, just in terms of that, Tim, how do you sort of manage the need to keep pests away and still, I mean, because the garden looks so healthy and they're really, there aren't too many plants that look like they've been impacted badly by that.
Yeah, we have a combination of approaches. We try to use herbicides and pesticides as less as we can. We have contractors that deal with that, and their priority is to, if they have to spray, which it's only in very rare occasions, but they do it when plants aren't flowering. So do not spray plants even at home when they're flowering, because the plant doesn't die straight away, and insects as well as bees can go to them and can be affected to them and take them back to their colonies and infect the whole groups. We use a combination of reactive pruning. If we see things that are affected, we just cut and take away. And then we will also try and use compost teas as a method to boost and bolster soil health, which can sort of encourage healthy microbial activity which fights against the bad microbial activity. So there's a few little things.
And I mean, I think it's a fairly reasonable thing to say that when plants are really healthy, they're much more resilient to things like like insect infestations and that sort of thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
And most of the plants here are very healthy. Okay, I think we'll move to another section now.